Hello, my name is Angelina Shuster. I'm immigration counsel practicing in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, and I have been practicing in immigration law field for already 30 years. So I have knowledge and I have license with both the College of Immigration Consultants and the Law Society of Ontario, former Law Society of Upper Canada. Majority of my practice is related to immigration at the tribunals. So I do advocacy in immigration tribunals, defending refugees, doing appeals on behalf of my clients for refusals of applications on sponsorship, conduct admissibility hearings where people are detained by immigration at the airport or inland, all this work. So today I would like to speak about refugee claimants. And I don't want to use any books, any rules, to use any legal terminology. I just want to present you with a simple knowledge of what is a refugee claim in Canada. A refugee claim in Canada can be made by any person who enters Canada as a visitor or even crosses the border illegally, with some exceptions, of course. So let's say you are in Canada on the visitor's visa and realizes at some point of time, you realize that you cannot return to your country of nationality because of fear for your life. What to do? Of course, I will recommend to call my office or any other office which deals with immigration matters such as refugee claims. Your fear of return to your country does not have to be based on a generalized fear. For example, if while you're in Canada, a war broke in your country and all citizens of your country were subjected to violence, then it is not a reason for you to claim for refugee protection. Why it's the rationale behind it that Canada cannot protect every citizens of a country who was invaded by the external enemy. It relates to those who have personalized risk, such as if you were persecuted or prosecuted. Persecution means that you were targeted by anybody, by police, by the government, by people, by your neighbors. And prosecution means that you were targeted by the authorities in your country. So if you fear for persecution or prosecution in your country based on religion or nationality or your race or political opinion different from other people or belonging to a particular social group such as LGBTQ, then you can claim protection. Now the next question would be whether you were persecuted and cannot be protected by your country. We have a rule in Canada and in other countries which are signatory to Geneva Convention for Refugees, that we give protection for those people whose countries even not perfect, but can somehow protect their people. Let's say you're a refugee claimant, you are a refugee, not claimant yet, but a person in a refugee situation, and are afraid of being prosecuted because you oppose the existent government in your Canada. But the state, your country, can defend you by telling that, well, you belong to an opposition party, but we do not prosecute people of opposition. We have institutions, we have laws in place that protect your rights to be in the opposition. Then, of course, your claim likely to be successful. So it's two things have to be proven in immigration refugee board when determining your case. First of all, whether you have a fear to return based on the grounds of race, nationality, belongings on social, a particular social group. And the second test would be whether or not your country can protect you from persecution. It's called subjective fear, your personal fear, and objective fear means that we will look, our adjudicators will look whether or not your fear is justifiable and your state, your country does not have a proper mechanism to defend you, or specifically the government created laws that cannot protect you. Let's say you belong to a particular social group, you are a gay or lesbian, or not identified gender, you are different than other people by choice of identifying yourself as something else than a male or a female. So LGBTQ, LGBTQ community, and you coming from the country, let's say any Middle East country that does not recognize, or African country. We have many countries that do not recognize rights of LGBTQ people. Then what you have to demonstrate is that you have a subjective fear, meaning that you are indeed a gay or lesbian or non-identified gender. You have to prove that. And you have to prove that your country, let's say, has laws that prohibits, that criminalizes LGBTQ activity. So at this point, you will be having a perfect case by definition. That's about it for today, and we will continue in following videos where I will tell you what to do next, how to prepare for the hearing, how to behave, what witnesses to use, what evidence to use, and lots of other tips. Thank you.